can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Come on. Hey.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing to start the drive. Monroe. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to running back Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshawn Judkins with career touchdown number 70. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, They know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Room past the 35. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
And that's out quickly to Chase. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Check up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4 yards. 12 more yards there and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Browns' 1st down.
7-7, our score after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Browns! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Play. Go.
Off the play fake. Monroe. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Bengals 7.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go,
oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check, Panther.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Cowboy 8.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's third down. Third and long.
Ready up.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
64-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Bengals 7.
Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's got room at the 30.
The 20. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So
it does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, we did. Good. Always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
14 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Bronco switch. Bronco.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuint Allen.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Ready? Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Complete to number 82.
From the 5 now, second and a yard.
Second and 1. At the 5-yard line.
Go!
A give up the middle, Judkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And a lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
19 seconds. Hey, motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
And he's got it.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
19, Tiger, 19.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Evan
McPherson on for the point after.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score Browns 28, Bengals 21. Evan McPherson the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
On the jump. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw now on the final play.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Brown with his stick skills. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. People still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Browns drive about to get started.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Once again, Jenkins.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. And that's why they're able to get to him on it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 21 yards away.
And the Browns have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a 6-8 score.
Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
The game, 35-35. Evan McPherson with the kick.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals team.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Now a toss left side for Judkins.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Shamar Stewart picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 2 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Open man is Chase, complete.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mosey. Here we go, set. Bronco leading. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's a gain of 6.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
At the 60, at the
from the gun. Monroe. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. They're all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 52 yards. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bengals 49, Browns 35.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
18 Cardinal. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. From the open man, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges.
The 2nd down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Now 1st and goal.
19
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go.
Well, now they'll try the end around. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the two-point conversion.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Well, he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hodges. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
82, incomplete.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete.
The pass.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. 70, Simba Wolf. Hey.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 5. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Quinshawn Judkins.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
In the end zone.
He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
To number 87.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
12-yard line.